Welcome everybody, Scott with Decoy Pro, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how far apart to set up your decoys. So one of the things that I was confused about when I first started goose hunting was how much space to leave in between one decoy to the next. And in fact, that was a big mistake that I made right away. Is I actually put my decoys way too close together. So I maybe put them 3 to 4 feet apart at most, so they were all clumped together. And if you notice real geese, if you watch them out in the field, you're going to see that they leave some room in between each other, and the biggest thing is that geese are very large birds, and so they have a large wingspan, and when they're coming into land, they're not going to want to land right on top of another goose. So you do need to give some room for more approaching geese to come and land within your decoy spread, and that's what's going to be natural. And so my recommendation is you're going to want to leave 6 to 9 feet apart in between your decoys. And that's going to give just plenty of room for approaching geese to come in. Certainly you're going to have some geese come in and land within the landing zone of your spread, but there'll also be some geese that'll come and land, right within the decoy. So how you can accomplish this is just simply, my rule of thumb is just take and set one of your decoys down, and then take 2 to 3 large steps, because for most people, a large step is going to be about 3 feet. So if you take 2 large steps, you're looking at about 6 feet in between your decoys. If you take 3 large steps and place your next decoy, you're looking at about closer to 9 feet. And so that's going to be my recommendation, is simply set one down, take 2 to 3 large steps, and then set your next decoy down. What you might notice as well is just that if they are set up too close together, that geese never land. They might come in and look, and they're going to be looking at your spread, and they're going to be trying to find places to comfortably land. And if you have them too close together, that might be one of the reasons, is that they're seeing it and they just don't feel like there's enough spot for them to land. So go ahead and set take them and put them about 6 to 9 feet apart. And the other thing too is, if you don't have that many decoys, spreading out your decoy spread further, that's going to actually make your spread look bigger to geese or approaching geese. And so it actually might look like you have more decoys out there, just because you're setting them farther up apart. Certainly if you have a lot of decoys, that's not going to be the issue, but if you're just starting off and you're working on building up your decoy spread, setting them up a little bit farther apart even, that might help you with your success as well. So hopefully this information was useful as you get going with your goose hunting, and I'll talk to you in the next video.